I don't even really know where to start, so I guess we'll just start at the beginning. What's up, FOciety? I'm Focused, and welcome back to the channel. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to those of you that have been supporting the channel with views and comments and likes and subscribes. Very, very much appreciated. But if you're new here, we cover all of the good, the bad, and the ugly of what mobile gaming has to offer. If that's the kind of content you're looking for, then make sure you click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so that you don't miss out on my next video. We also have a 200 plus member FOciety Discord where we continue these conversations outside of the content. If you're ever interested in joining those conversations, then the link will be in the description below. Without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at Disorder. Disorder was officially launched on iOS and Android in the Southeast Asian regions on March the 20th, 2020. It's classified as a squad-based shooter set in the near future with an anti-nuclear theme. Now, I originally found out about Disorder through a few mobile gaming media outlets that I follow, and I saw that NetEase was publishing it, so I felt like I needed it in my life. Well, at least I thought I did. I don't even really know where to start, so I guess we'll just start at the beginning. Disorder's tutorial throws you into a single point capture game mode, and it does very little to excite you about what lies beyond the next 5 minutes of agonizingly shooting bots that have no discernible damage or programmed game mechanics. The gist is that your team of 5 characters fights for control of a central capture point against the enemy team of 5 characters. As you control the point, you fill a gauge from 0 to 100. If you lose control of that point, your gauge pauses, and it starts to refill once you gain back control, and the first team to 100 wins. Sounds horrible, right? Yeah, it's because it is. That's not even the worst part. After you hit level 5, you unlock the same game mode, just with multiple capture points. It's just as painstaking as its snooze fest counterpart. We'll get to the worst part here in just a minute, but let's talk about the characters, the shop, and the menu system. The character models are amazing. The looks and their themes, the individuality of each one is probably one of the best that I've ever seen. Now, you all know that I'm a cosmetic fiend, and the alternate skins in this game for the characters and their animated introductions are just jaw-dropping. But that's where it ends, like literally. The characters level up and allow you to unlock different abilities for an in-depth customization. Now, it sounds good in theory, but good God, the execution is just an absolute mess. The abilities are boring, and they really don't make your character feel any stronger than they do without them. Now, this leads me into one of the most disgusting aspects of Disorder: the menu system. When logging in, there are so many red dot indicators that if you're OCD like me, you will instantly just be stressed out because there are menus nested inside of menus, which are then nested inside more menus. And there's not just 1 or 2 events going on, there are tons of them, and it's overwhelming to say the least. You're navigating menu systems to collect rewards, pieces of items, login rewards, daily rewards, rewards for getting rewards, and it never tells you what the heck any of it is for. Seriously, it's like worse than PUBG Mobile, and I never thought that I'd see anything worse than that. Congrats, Disorder. You did it. The shop is basic. It sells skins, a battle pass upgrade, experience boosts, and so on. There's really nothing here that we haven't seen before, but it doesn't really contain any pay-to-win items, so I guess we can be lucky for that. But that's basically all there is to it. Now, before we move on, if you couldn't already tell, I'm pretty disappointed with Disorder, especially considering how much I normally enjoy most NetEase published games. Now, I know at some point we've all been disappointed with a game that we were excited about. So, Sound off in the comments and let me know what your most disappointing experience was with a game that you were super hyped for. Alright, let's finish this off with a bang. My two biggest complaints with Disorder lie in the gameplay mechanics, and boy oh boy, the really bad attempt at a battle royale experience. You know, it's really quite difficult to explain exactly how bad the gun and the gameplay mechanics are, so I hope the recorded gameplay that you're watching is able to explain and tell that story a little bit better. There are pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, and sniper rifles that are currently in the game. And apart from the sniper rifles, every gun feels and shoots exactly the same. There's like no discernible recoil when shooting the assault rifle. The transition from third person to first person when you're scoping in is just janky and it's off-putting. The character movement is clunky, like they don't stop when you let go, they keep moving. The overall feel of the main component of the game is cheap and unpolished. To say the least, it's disappointing. But it gets worse. Much worse. The 100-player Battle Royale mode, named Olympian, puts you in a 3 or 5-man squad. You're being voted in and tasked with making your way to the middle of the map where the missile silo is located. The objective of the Battle Royale mode is the exact same as the other game modes. You control a single point to fill up your team's gauge. Once it hits 100, you win. That's it. There's multiple compounds placed throughout the map that you can capture for experience to level up your character and open up new abilities while you're in that match. The only looting to be done is in the form of these rarity chips that are laying around, and you can only pick up the ones for the guns you are equipped with. You can't swap your guns, can't pick up different things. If you come across a chip that isn't for your gun or for one of the ones that you currently have equipped, you just can't pick it up. It's pretty mundane. But the worst thing about this mode is that covering the map are all of these random groups of AI enemies, and they're literally just standing there in a group. And when you shoot at them or attack them, some of them move, some of them will stay there, and they just randomly start popping off shots in your direction. They're basically free experience, but they feel so plain and boring and just completely out of place. It throws off the entire experience of the game if everything else that's wrong with this game hasn't already. So, in conclusion, does Disorder, the squad-based mobile shooter for iOS and Android, deserve more of your time once you turn it off? No. No, it absolutely does not. And to be quite frank, it doesn't even deserve your time to be turned on in the first place. It's an absolutely disgusting experience, and quite frankly, a slap in the face for a NetEase published game. Just absolutely horrible. Now, I love opinions that lead to conversation. So if you've played Disorder and you're thinking like Focus is totally off his rocker, or you totally agree with me, or you have more to add to what I've already said, then sound off in the comment section and tell me your thoughts. Now, if you enjoyed this ugly review, then make sure you give this video a like, click the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss out on my next video. Now, I also have a partner Twitch channel where we go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evening. We play a lot of different stuff together, we hang out as a community, and we just have a lot of fun. The link will be in the description below if you're ever interested in joining us during one of our live sessions. So, there you have it. As always, FOciety, my name is Focused. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be safe and take care of each other.